Allahim la hayna Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, Hamashiach, wa Malaki, by Hashem, Harawat, Wakakorash, Barakathum, the water, Baba Bar, Wakwam, Yasharala. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily, and to the men out there teaching the likewise doctrine, I say to you, Shalom. Today we're going to get into a video with Uncle Ruckus, Charleston White, and the rest of the king of the two-thirds, scoffing and mocking and doing what two-thirds do. And I'm making this video for the two-thirds. It's basically to fish you out. If you're two-thirds, you're going to stay in your lot. But if you are among the two-thirds and you are one of the elect, maybe this will help jolt you. Maybe this will help you say, you know what, I don't want to be like them. Or maybe not. But time will tell. But let's go ahead and grab the video, then we'll bring out some scriptures. Let's get this one. The name of this video is from GMS Get This Work Too. Keep that same energy when the Lord visits you. Now watch how these people blaspheme the Lord.
So you believe God is white? First of all, white man, let me say that I love you, honor you, envy you, enjoy your smell, and I celebrate you in the name of white Jesus.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Look at that. That's a handsome young man, ain't it? Now, if God looked like Isaac Hayes, you think his son would look like this? That's right. Somebody out there is feeling the spirit.
I am. I feel it.
If you black of skin and full of sin, come forward, so I may lay my hands on you.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Black, be gone. Praise white Jesus.
So, black people are a...
Cursed.
Hold on. We gonna get this work. Can I get a refill?
Motherfucking God, I wasn't here 3,000 years ago when they strung Jesus ass up. I wasn't even around. Didn't have nothing to do with that shit. You mean to tell me, Hebrew God, you punishing me for something 3,000 years ago? Fuck you. I'm serving the devil. Hell is you talking about? Man, please, I'm going over here with white Jesus and sin all the way before I get in the casket. Right before I get in the casket, I jump out and say, forgive me for all my sins and get to go to heaven. That's the Jesus I want. Them stipulations you Hebrew niggas got, you can't do this. You can't wear that. All you niggas arguing and fussing about your God. You don't never hear white Jesus and them white folk arguing about Jesus and they God. They don't do that shit.
Because he don't exist. But let's let the king of the two-thirds continue.
Them people have quiet services. Even when they bury white folks, it's quiet. Ain't nobody hooping and hollering with that Hebrew shit. Man, them people way more civilized with the New Testament and the Old Testament. Fuck that Hebrew God.
Y'all heard him, right? Keep that same energy when he visits you. Hold on, y'all. Slide. Okay, let's finish. Let's go ahead. Yeah, this is a modern day coon, man. This is what you call a modern day coon. This is a modern day Uncle Ruckus. Because he come with that same energy as Uncle Ruckus. He put Esau and all his lies and all his theft and all his murder on a pedestal. He speaks blasphemy, just like Uncle Ruckus. And he just love him some cheese and rice. You know why they love cheese and rice? Because cheese and rice don't obligate them to responsibility or obligation or accountability. They want to be lawless heathens, just like the lawless heathens. Now, what did the Lord say? Envy not the heathen. Let me get that. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, they don't like rules. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of their ways. There it is. But you know, the 2/3, they hard-headed. That's why they got to go.
Mean, he don't let you have no fun. You can't get your dick sucked. And after you get through getting your dick sucked, say, Lord, forgive me. Knowing you gonna do it again. That's the God I want.
See, he believe all the lies. That's not even how it works. But then again, you're talking about a 2/3 idiot. So now let's grab some scriptures. Let's start out with Isaiah chapter 13. And we can go to verse 11. And it reads, I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Yeah, you gonna all that tough talk, all that shit. We're gonna see how tough you are. Anton Daniels, Charleston White, and all of them just like you. The Lord finna call y'all bluffing all this tough shit. Y'all think y'all tough. Y'all ain't tough. Y'all as tough as Esau, I put it like that. And he ain't tough at all. That's where y'all get all this tough talk from, Esau. That's where y'all learn to speak blasphemous statements like the Lord ain't gonna do nothing to your crazy ass. That same energy. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So once you hear this word, whatever you do next, whatever you say next, is going to determine how you really feel about the truth. And Charleston White and Anton Daniels, they've been speaking damnable heresies, blasphemies. So I can only imagine what their punishment gonna be. So if y'all want to be like these two clowns, talk shit like them. Let me get another one. It ain't never pride talking, which the Lord hates. Let me get this one real quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Y'all just don't know. The Lord knows how to hit you, when to hit you, and where to hit you to humble your ass down. But that's what we say. Don't be talking shit if you haven't read this book first, because your mouth gonna write a check your ass can't cash. Then again, we're talking about the 2/3. So go to Proverbs chapter 18. Let's get some scriptures. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 2. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. Verse 6. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. Exactly. You talking all that tough talk. We're gonna see what's up. Verse 7. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are a snare of his soul. See? Keep talking that tough shit. Let me get another one. Go to Proverbs chapter 1. Verse 24. Then we started verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Exactly. Verse 23, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you, and I will make my words known unto you. Verse 24, because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regardeth. Verse 25, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. Ye ain't trying to hear it. Verse 26, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes. Verse 27, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Verse 28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Verse 29, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. There it is right there. So when you need the Lord, you ain't playing, you ain't being a nigga, you want to be sincere. When you see missiles flying across the sky, it's gonna be too late. He told you what he's gonna do. The Lord just told you, I sent my men toward you. You cussed them out, you dogged them out, you demonized them, you lied on them. Get bit. Now I'm gonna get your ass back. That's basically what the Lord just said right here. Get some more. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 3. Now, let's go down to all right, check this out. They're gonna be coming up to us in the last minute, trying to be serious, trying to be sincere, when the whole time they was mocking and scoffing. Y'all paint yourself in the corner, because when that day comes, the Lord, he gonna shut us up. Famine of the word, Amos 8 and 11 gonna be here. But this was else also is gonna happen when they come up to the prophets. Verse 26. This is Ezekiel chapter 3. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. The Lord said, no. When he offered the word, they denied him. So guess what? You had your chance. Let's get another one. Zechariah chapter 7, verse 11. But they refused to hearken and pull away the shoulder and stop their ears that they should not hear. Let me see if anything else on that. Zechariah chapter 7. Verse 12. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law, and then the words which the Lord of hosts have sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. Verse 13. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts. There it is. So basically, the Lord is saying right here, when he sent you help, gave you the knowledge through his prophets, you laughed. So he gonna laugh when you crying. Let's get another one. Second Chronicles chapter 36, verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy. Yeah. See, there's nothing new under the sun. All this didn't happen before. The scoffers, yeah, they scoffed before, and they're back in their lots in the last days to scoff again, to be destroyed. All this didn't happen before. There's nothing new under the sun. Let's keep going. Go to Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children. Sottish means stupid. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. That's Charleston White all day. Let's get another one. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 10, which say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, but speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. He wants to hear lies. He already told you that he was already on board with Team Jesus. He loves the lies because he's a liar. Liars hate lies. I mean, liars love lies. So if you love liars, 9 times out of 10, you a liar your goddamn self. First Timothy chapter 6, verse 5. Start at verse 4. He is proud, knowing nothing, but dotting about questions and strifes of words, wherefore cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings. Verse 5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth. Supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. See, he just like Anton Daniels. He think the more shit you got, the more God-like you are. No, it just make you covetous and greedy, which the Lord hates. Go to Proverbs. Chapter 20. That ain't it. Hold up. Let me go to Google. There it is. Proverbs chapter 28, 11. I got the wrong chapter. Let me correct that on my paper. Got the pen on me. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I found it, y'all. It's Proverbs chapter 28, verse 11, which reads, "The rich man is wise in his own eyes, but the poor who has understanding searches him out." So who's the poor? The Israelites. And how do we search them out? Through using spiritual discernment. Now let's go to chapter 20 in Proverbs. Let's do this. Proverbs 20, chapter 20. Whoso, that ain't it. That ain't, I wrote down the wrong script. Okay, let's go to Google and find it. There it is. I keep writing down this. This is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 20 through 22. A faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. To have respect of person is not good. For a piece of bread, that man will transgress. Exactly. He will sell you out. And that's exactly what these sellouts have done. Like Anton Daniels, all you got to do is get him a Porsche. And you can have him. That's what he based his personal value on, the shit that he got. A Porsche is not going to deliver you. Now let's get some more on rich men. The book of Matthew, chapter 23. Chapter 19, verses 23 through 26. But this ain't the King James. Oh, here we go. Then Yahushua said to his disciples, "Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh." They ain't going. Because if they are rich, they had to do something abominable to get those riches in a wicked kingdom. Or maybe not. But even if that isn't the case, you are attached now to these material things. And in order to keep these material things, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to take that chip. And the Lord going to destroy you. So you still pretty much destroyed. You're a dead man walking. Because you ain't going to go from sugar to shit. You're going to take that chip because you want to maintain your status in society. So yeah, Esau got y'all in the trick bag. Well, it ain't Esau, it's the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua got y'all in the trick bag because he know y'all ain't gonna let go of this material shit. That Esau told you that it adds value to you. No, it doesn't. It adds value to Edomites. Because if they get all that shit took, their house, their car, their business, guess what they gonna do? Bah! They can't take it. They weak like that. But that's all right, they finna take it now. This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 8. This is how your attitude should be. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. Because this is not your rest. Why are you trying to be comfortable here? This place is going to be destroyed. Let's keep going. Luke chapter 9, verse 26. For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels. So you ashamed of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah right now? He ashamed of you. He gonna be ashamed of you. He ain't gonna defend you. He gonna let your ass get smoked. Matthew chapter 10. And this is reiterating what I just read. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 33. This is the red letter. So this is Lord Yahweh Shah speaking. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Did Charleston White did he just not deny the Lord in this video? Yeah. So guess what? He ain't going. Let's get another one. I don't think that was the right one. Let's go to 1 John chapter 2. We start at verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in it. Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. See, if you love the world, you're going to get attached to shit in this world. It's going to be hard for you to deny that chip. Let's get another one. Go to Google. Here you go. Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive none of her plagues. For her sins have reached into heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Who is her? Babylon, the United States. That's why I said come out of her, come out of Babylon, come out of these Babylonian ways that you've been taught your whole life. Keep going. There it is, 2:18. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 18. Listen to what it says about the unbelievers. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. It's talking about that nuclear lake of fire that's coming. And guess who ain't going? Charleston White, Anton Daniels, and every nigga just like him. Let's keep going. Hold on. That's what I want. Romans chapter 2, verse 6. Who will render to every man according to his deeds? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Psalm chapter 62, verse 12. Also unto thee, O Lord, belongeth mercy, for thou renderest to every man according to his work. Now let's get Revelation chapter 20, verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged, every man according to their works. So if you talking shit, guess what? You're going to get judged for it. Now we can get a couple more and close. Let's go. You already know we going to book of judges. Since they so much team cheese and rice, that Judges chapter 10, verses 13 and 14. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in your time of tribulation. Team Jesus. Let's see if you're going to pull up. Or we're going to see if you're going to get a missile in your chest with extra bacon. Call all you lala hay now Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai Hamashiach wa Malakia by Shem Harawat Kakorash Baraka Thumb the water Bible Ball wa Kwam Yashirala. Shalom.